Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new channel where all I am here to do is deliver no-nonsense guides specifically for Call of Duty Zombies Easter eggs. So I made this channel specifically to combat the old outdated guides that half the time are just completely wrong with a lot of these older Zombies maps, and I'm trying to change the game and just make it completely and utterly no-nonsense just for you. You're going to know all what you need to know, and that's all you're going to need to know from me, and that's all I'm going to tell you. Today we're going to be covering the Maxis side of the Die Rise Easter egg. This includes what you need for it, what you'll build for it, and how to complete all the steps regardless of if you're on a mod with solo or if you're in a 4-player co-op game, which is a legitimate way to beat it according to the devs. Now here we are on the lovely world of Die Rise, and I'm going to start off by showing you how to build the NavCard table, and like I said, with Transit I would recommend that you just take a game to go build the NavCard table before anything else, and then you can restart and basically have a game where you don't have to worry about the NavCard table. But don't worry, this is a lot easier inside of this version of Die Rise, or this version of a map, because Transit was just horrendous with the starting off. The location of the NavCard table in Die Rise is right underneath the Spire by the dragon, and you'll just come down here and build it in the back. And your first part is actually going to be the wood piece, which will always spawn here. The board, you pick it up, add it here. And the bright side about this is that a lot of these parts are in the same area. The radio is going to be back here. You'll pick that up and you'll go and add it. And then the meteor is going to always be in this trash pile. You will pick it up and then go ahead and add it. And then just to follow you through this way, we're going to end up going to the other side really quick, and then it will be down here on the right. The electrical box will be down there in that corner, and then you add all those parts and you'll build the NavCard. Now to start off the Die Rise run through, you're going to need two items. You're going to need the Trample steam and the Ballistic knife, but for right now these parts will either spawn in a couple different locations. I guess airbag, the thing that propels you, this can either spawn here or it can spawn in here, and you can just pick these up and part switch them off of the ledge where the table is down below. The engine will always spawn either here on the front or it will spawn in that corner over there, and then the flag will always spawn either here or on the wall there, and then this I guess frame will always spawn either there or here. So all you gotta do is take these down and just part switch them down below. I mean, I'm kind of dumb and I fell through the map, so forgive me for using tools for this, but I don't know what else you want from me. By the way, I will have a link to all of these Plutonium mods in the description for these solo Easter eggs, and then you could do it yourself as well. You don't have to do a 4-person Easter egg like on Buried or Die Rise. So Die Rise and Buried are 4-player Easter eggs, but the only problem is that the servers aren't really populated anymore with people who want to do Easter eggs, so it makes sense. But I would download these mods and you can do them on your own. But once you part switch all the parts down here, you're going to want to take them to this table, just pick them all up. To get the ballistic knife, all you have to do is hit the box until it will pop up, and then grab it.
I really don't see what's appealing about it. That'll do it.
Now we're going to also move on to step 2, which is igniting all 4 symbols. Now I'm going to slow down the video and show you where each of these are, but there's one here in this perk machine elevator. 1 gold symbol up here. It'll light up when all 4 players are standing on it simultaneously, or if you're like me and you have a mod, it will light up when you stand on it. The 2nd gold symbol, the one you saw me stand on earlier, is in this elevator shaft with the BOWIE knife, and it'll be on the top of that elevator. 3rd and 4th elevator gold symbols are going to be in the quick revive elevator at the part right here, or it's going to be in this elevator on the left near, which will be Speed Cola, or it will be Who's Who. With this, we're going to lead on to step 3, and step 3 is another gold symbol matching step, but essentially around the map you're going to have these 4 gold circles on the ground. They're not going to be in the elevators. That's how you distinguish between them, and you're going to have to trial and error a 4-code sequence. And what I mean by that is you have to step on one of them, and that one's going to light up, and then if you step on another and it's not the right one, then the first one will turn off, and you have to turn it back on, and basically do this until you get the right order. So I will show you the first 4. This one is the first one, and as you can see, it didn't light up when I stepped on it. So let's go find the others. And the other one's going to be up here. The second location is by Quick Revive, and as you can see, it didn't light up when I stepped on it, which is fine. The third location, also, here's the SVU wall buy. This is what you'll need in preparation for step 4. But the third location for this gold symbol on the floor is here in this little storefront room, and you're going to step on it and see what I mean. It'll light up. That's the first symbol in the order, and you have to keep doing that trial and error until all 4 symbols are lit up around the map. Okay? And with that, we're going to go show you the 4th symbol, and the 4th symbol is going to be just up across the way. It's actually kind of funny because it's quite legitimately all the way down here, and it's on the roof in between the liquefier power bank area, and that's your symbol. So if you could see, if this were a 4-player game and I went on that symbol and it didn't light up, then the first one I lit up would turn off and I'd have to light all 4 of them up again. Alright, so that was step 3. Step 4 is going to be shooting the balls out of the mouths of the dragons with the SVU. Pretty simple. You just aim there, shoot, and the balls would transport up to spawn. Now for step 5 of the Maxis Easter egg, what you're going to be wanting to do is going to the Buddha room, and you're going to fill up by killing zombies inside of the Buddha room. You're going to kill about 10 zombies. Maxis will speak to you once this is up, and he will essentially say, reincarnation is key. And that's how you know you need to move on to the next step.
Time to spread the joy.
Now, once you hear that, what you're going to want to do is take your ballistic knife that you've acquired through the box, and you're going to want to take it down and pack-a-punch it into the Kraus defibrillator. Once you have the upgraded ballistic knives, you're going to want to walk over to the Buddha room, and you're going to want to shoot anywhere on the ground until Maxis speaks. Now, once that step is done, you're going to want to take 4 trample steams, if you have 4 players, and you're going to want to place them on these lion symbols on the ground. I will show you the location of each of them. Once you place them, they will not be able to be picked up, and then you're going to fling the balls across the 4 planted trample steams. Now, here's the second location in the spawn. Here's the third location underneath the spawn, right by the 2 elevators in the NavCard location. The 4th and final location is over by the 1 box location in the electric box spawn. And you can just place it down like so, and that's the 4th and final one. Now with that, you're going to want to pick up the balls and spawn one at a time and place them on the trample steams and fling them across. You will see them flinging across the map when you place them. This step can be a little finicky with the taglines, but once you find the place to place the balls, just place both of them in the same location, and then the tower should be struck with orange glowing lightning. Now, I'm going to explain this Mahjong step before I show you the location, so you essentially know what's going on. So, there's going to be 8 Mahjong tiles around the map, And essentially, you're going to be matching up directions with numbers and making a 4-direction order in which you're going to input it into the Spire. So the Spire will always have the north tile. The north tile will always spawn at the edge of the Spire. And essentially, all of these directional tiles have colors associated with them. They might be the ones on the screen, they might not be. And these colors associate with the other Mahjong tiles that have numbers on them. And so if you see, say, in this picture, north is black, and the tile for 3 is also colored black. So that means that north is the 3rd direction hit. The same thing goes for the east tile. If the east tile is red and number 2, which is the 2nd position, is red, that means that east is hit 2nd. So this code on screen would be south, east, northwest, and you would input that into the tower. Now I'm going to show you what it is in my game. I'm going to go through all the locations really quick, and then I will input it into the Spire with the Galvaknuckles into the locations that it is in my game. Now, the first tile is always the north tile, and that will always spawn in the north of the Spire, and in my game north was red. And the second location of these tiles where they could be is on a couch in between the box and the elevator shaft, and that means that 1 is black. Whichever tile is black is 1. With this, you're also going to want to buy Galvaknuckles towards the end of the Easter egg. Please be sure to not glitch out the steps of the Ballistic knife by buying them earlier. There's a third location down here for the Mahjong tile step, a blue. That's blue is west. So in my game, blue is west. There's also another location in these corridors onside a shelf, and that means 3 is red, so north in my game is the 3rd one hit. There's another potential location on these shelves back here. There's another location on this table near power, that's south in my game, so south is green. Another location is under these corridors, and that is east, so east is black, so east is first in my game. Another location is on these stairs down here, and that in my game was 2, and 2 is blue, so west is the 2nd direction hit. And one of the final locations is on spawn, so that's green is 4, and 4 is south, so south is the last direction hit. My code is east, west, north, south. So you're going to input that into the tower like so, with that side being east, that side being west, this front face with the tile being north, and the back being south, cardinal directions. And there you go, the Die Rise Easter egg is completed. Enjoy your rewards, you'll know when all perks pop up on your screen. There you go. With the Die Rise Easter egg complete from Maxis and the NavCard in place from Transit, you will see that the symbol of the map is glowing orange. With that, we come to the end of the Die Rise Easter egg for the Maxis side. I appreciate all the love and support. Please leave any constructive criticism in the comments. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're feeling it, and thank you very much.